Resident Evil has been a franchise that has been around for so long now, and with future Resident Evil games coming along, and some that I'm very excited for, I think it's safe to say that Resident Evil has a very, very bright future. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Rapid Crafter, and today I want to talk about some leaks about Resident Evil 9. Whoa, Resident Evil 9 leaks? Hold up there, you might be moving a little too fast. But no, guys, I am not joking. We actually do know a couple things about Resident Evil 9, which I want to talk about in today's video. And I would advise that you guys watch to the end of the video, because at the very end, I actually want to give my honest take on what I think the setting should be for Resident Evil 9. I think we should create a discussion in the comments, and we should really talk about what the setting for the next game should be, and who the characters should be, and just cool things like that. Also, later in this video, I want to talk about why I think Resident Evil 9 is going to tie into Resident Evil 8, because in Resident Evil 8 there's actually a very small detail that I'm sure a lot of people missed. Alright, so the first tweet comes from this Twitter account right here, and he basically says that these rumors of Resident Evil 9 better be nothing more than BS, because the game's main setting is basically Silent Hill, aka Ghost Town, with the addition of folklore creatures like the Goatmen and Wendigo as enemies. Now, I actually couldn't find the original source, so I have no idea where this guy heard these rumors from, but I do know that this does sound kind of cool to me. I know, I sound crazy, trust me, okay? But it's kind of interesting how I think Resident Evil being in a ghost town setting would be interesting. I mean, we've seen a little bit of this in the past. I feel like we've seen a little bit of this in Resident Evil 4, a little bit in Revelations 2, heck, even Revelations 1, you know, just being isolated on this giant like boat. I feel like, just imagine Revelations 1, but instead of taking place on a boat, you know, it takes place in this creepy and foggy ghost town. But we're not done yet. So if we actually go to this other tweet right here, they say a new unconfirmed leak has revealed that Resident Evil 7, 8, and 9 are part of a trilogy. And this is actually talked about by Dust Golem. And then over here it says Resident Evil 9 will apparently have the longest development journey of any game in the series, which was also confirmed by Dust Golem. And it says it's already been in development since 2018. First of all, Resident Evil taking place in a ghost town, I think that would be very cool. I know a lot of people are against it. I just think that Resident Evil taking risk is what really makes the franchise what it is. I mean, Resident Evil 4 is a lot of Resident Evil fans' favorite game. It's my favorite game because that game took so many risks, and of course the game is just amazing. But I want to talk about why I think 9 is going to be part of this little trilogy, because in Resident Evil 8, at the very end of the game, in the post-credit scene where Rose is driving away with the agent, you can see a person walking in the distance. And if you actually use a camera mod to zoom in on this supposed character, you can see that, oh look, it's Ethan Winters. Well, there's two theories that I have. Now, my first theory was, oh hey, Ethan is still alive, but then I'm like, wait, that doesn't make sense, because when he died, Rose was a baby, and in this post-credit scene she's grown up, so, and he's in the same clothes and everything, so I don't think he's still alive. The theory that I think is the most true is the fact that only Rose can see Ethan, because if you remember, Ethan's basically like this weird like superhero, right? He's like this molded character, right? Where they have like this mind like link, mind control thing, whatever you want to call it, right? And so I'm thinking that because obviously Rose being Ethan's daughter, they have this sort of mind link in the afterlife where even though he's dead, she can still see him and he can basically talk to her and communicate with her. And I also believe the fact that Resident Evil 9 has been in development for 2 years, because a lot of people I feel like don't understand how game development works. Like, I think a lot of people think that, you know, there's only one Resident Evil game in development at one time, which isn't true. I'm not an insider or nothing like that. I'm not a game developer, but if I'm not mistaken, there should be 4 Resident Evil games in development right now, which would be the Resident Evil 4 remake, Resident Evil 9, Resident Evilverse, and the rumored Resident Evil Nintendo Switch exclusive, which is formerly known as Resident Evil Outrage, which I made a video on. So basically, there's a lot in development right now. I know for a fact there's not just 1 or 2 Resident Evil games in development. I know there's multiple projects that Capcom is working on. I'm sure 9 isn't Capcom's focus right now. You know, I'm sure Resident Evil 4 Remake is the next big game, which I'm super excited for. And I do have a new video coming up soon on the Resident Evil 4 Remake, which I think you guys don't want to miss. So be sure to turn on notifications because I post daily Resident Evil content on this channel. And if you don't want to miss anything on the latest Resident Evil news, then be sure to stick around and subscribe, and also be sure to like the video if you guys enjoyed. And with that being said, I will catch you all in tomorrow's video. You guys take care, you guys take it easy, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.